Tessa from Mama's Geeky here, and welcome to the Mama's Geeky Show. Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Mama's Geeky Show. Today I want to talk to you about some season finales, some television season finales that I just watched, and I want to let you know what I think about them. But first, super exciting news, guys! Season 4 of Rick and Morty is back. So we got some episodes and then they took a way too long break, if you ask me, way too long. And we just got a new episode this week. And did I like it? Yes, I liked it. I will say I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. I liked Morty in this one more than Rick. And honestly, I don't think it was one of their better episodes. So hopefully we have some better stuff coming this season. It made me laugh, of course. It was crazy. Of course, it's Rick and Morty. But I would not even rank it in my top 10 episodes, which hopefully doesn't say a lot for the rest of the season. So fingers crossed we get some really good Rick and Morty coming up. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know if you did enjoy this episode. But it's not that I didn't like it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was interesting. I like what they did where they removed the toxins from Rick and Morty and they kind of became sentient and they were their own things. I don't know. It could have been better. It could have been better. So I'm holding out hope that there's better stuff coming this season because Rick and Morty is one of my all-time favorite shows. But anyway, let's talk about those finales. So first of all, I'm going to talk to you about something that ended a little bit ago, like a couple weeks ago. I think it ended in April, and it's May now, and I just finally watched the season finale of Better Call Saul. You guys, this is a show that I have loved from the beginning. Now, if you've followed me for a while, you are well aware that I have not seen Breaking Bad, which is pretty crazy that I haven't seen Breaking Bad and I'm watching Better Call Saul. At this point, there's one season left after this one. I'm just going to wait. I'm going to watch it. And then I'm going to watch Breaking Bad. And technically, that's the right order because Better Call Saul comes before Breaking Bad. One thing that really blew my mind about this, the whole season was really, really good. Really good. I really enjoyed it. I loved Saul's story arc from the beginning to end. And I was really sad. I thought in the finale, spoilers here, guys, minor. I thought in the finale when he was kind of teary-eyed and sitting there, I thought for sure he was going to end it with Kim. And I love Saul and Kim. I don't know if she's in Breaking Bad. I haven't even looked that up yet. I really hope they last, although the stuff they show from the future is kind of like, all the Cinnabon stuff. You don't see Kim, which makes me a little nervous. I'm afraid something happens to her, although I don't know if it happens during Breaking Bad or what. But I really thought he was going to end it with her when they were in the hotel. And instead they kind of went crazy off the deep end. First of all, isn't it weird that it kind of turns them on to talk about evil things they're going to do to people, like ruining their careers like Howard? But, I mean, Howard deserves it. Let's be honest here, guys. He really deserves it. However, Kim I saw this like deep dark side of Kim, which I know they like to run cons and stuff, but man, I wasn't expecting that to go the way that it did, if I'm being totally honest with you. But is what it is, and we'll see what happens next season. I'm really concerned, mostly concerned for my boy Nacho. What's going to happen? Because he totally threw Lalo under the bus. He left the gate open for him to be, or he opened the gate really, for him to be murdered, and the guy kind of got out of everything. He's so smart. He opened up his escape hatch, and he went down under it, and he ended up tricking all the other people that were there to kill him, and he ended up killing them all, and then it's just crazy. Listen, I am so curious to see what's going to happen, especially since I haven't seen Breaking Bad, so I don't know. I know of some characters that are in Breaking Bad, like Mike, I know he's in it, and of course Saul is in it, but I just don't know where they stand. I don't know if Lalo's in it. I have no idea. So I'm really intrigued to see where the next season takes us. And I'm sad that it is going to be the last season. But I can handle it. I mean, I love me some Bob Odenkirk. So after this season, this next upcoming season, I'm going to dive into Breaking Bad. And I can't wait. Next, I want to talk to you guys about the finale of Westworld Season 3. Now, on my live chats, I have had several discussions with some of you guys. And Dan specifically. Some of you are not a fan of this season, And I've read a lot, and a lot of people are not fans of this season. You know who's a fan of this season? This girl right here. I love when they take a show and they switch it up. Westworld, they totally switched it up. I mean, the first 2 seasons, they're in the park basically the whole time. And now we have them outside the park, and you find out what's really been going on. Speaking of Breaking Bad, isn't the guy there, Breaking Bad? I can't even think of his name in real life, but you know who I'm talking about. He was in, and I only know this because I just know he's the Breaking Bad guy, but I didn't even see Breaking Bad, so I didn't know. But he's a main part of Westworld Season 3. I felt like this season flew by. It went way too fast for me. But I really enjoyed every second of it. And the ending, guys, that ending. I mean, it's a cliffhanger. You can't, even if you didn't enjoy this season, you've got to tell me that you're dying to dive into season 4 and see what's going to happen next. I do not want to give this away, but I'm going to. So spoiler alert, if you haven't already watched it, mute me for a couple of seconds here. Dolores died. What? They just killed the main character, one of my favorite characters, right off of the show. Just killed Dolores. Just killed her right off of the show. And then we see the Man in Black, Ed Harris, whatever you want to call him, as a host. And Tessa Thompson is there in her Dolores form. Gosh, and I love me some Tessa Thompson. Listen, we're both named Tessa, so you know what? I have to support her and everything she does. Plus, I've interviewed her before for Thor Ragnarok. She's the sweetest thing in the world. I absolutely adore her. I have a picture of myself with her. She's so sweet. But season 3 was actually, I really enjoyed it. I liked how different it was. I liked the story of this AI that can predict stuff. And they say, well, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. Well, this person's an outlier. So then people just go and like kill them off because they're an outlier. Or that, I guess they don't technically kill them, but they put them like on ice, so to speak. That's basically killing someone, let's be honest. I'd probably rather be dead than laying in a box for the rest of my life. Just saying. So I give season 3, easily a 7 out of 10. Really enjoyed the season. Not the best. The first season is the best. But I liked this one better than the second season. And I loved Maeve in it. And I'm really, really looking forward to seeing more of her. This whole thing. Like, I'm so excited for season 4. I'm so excited. I want to see what's going to happen with Tessa Thompson's Dolores. That's what I'm mostly excited for. It's just so good. And the Man in Black, who is one of my favorite characters from season 1 and season 2. And to see him back, better than ever, meaner than ever, as a host who, obviously, they can turn down a lot of settings and make him even more diabolical than he was before, which seems like it couldn't happen, but it can because he's a host now and they can mess with him. So I'm excited for that. That's what I got to talk to you about. So Better Call Saul finale, I thought it was great. Has me begging for the next season. Same with Westworld, to be honest with you. Rick and Morty, you better step up your season 4. And since this weekend is Mother's Day, first of all, happy Mother's Day to all you moms out there. Just like me, I'm a mom. I wanted to give you my 5 favorite, let's go with 5 favorite moms in sci-fi, fantasy, comic books, all that stuff. So here's my top 5 favorite moms, okay? Molly Weasley, come on, who doesn't love a Weasley? Okay, she is amazing. She is badass. She will defend her kids until the cows come home. I absolutely adore her. If you don't know who she is, first of all, Harry Potter at Home was announced this week, and you can watch Daniel Radcliffe read the first chapter of Harry Potter, and it's amazing, and I cried, and I loved every second of it. If you haven't seen my reaction to the announcement, you can watch it here. I cried. I couldn't, listen, I love me some Harry Potter. And I also love me some Ron Weasley, which means I love Molly. That's his mom. So she's one of my favorites. Also, I'm going to go with, and this might surprise you. So from Star Wars, I had a really tough decision. I was going back and forth between 2. I was going back and forth between Leia, of course, and Padma. And I went with Padma because of Clone Wars. I'm really, really enjoying her in the Clone Wars series right now. I think she's amazing. I kind of love how she's like, yeah, I'm going to do my own thing, whatever. I'm married to Anakin, but whatnot. And plus, who doesn't love that scene where she's like, you're breaking my heart. You're going down a path I can't follow. Come on, I love that part. I mean, I think she probably did it a little better than I did, but whatever. I love that part. So I love me some Padma. I mean, she literally died of a broken heart. Okay, I'm an emotional person. I'm an emotional mom, and she literally died of a broken heart. Anakin, that's for you, Anakin. Next up is Jessica Jones. Okay, in the comics, I'm not too sure. I haven't watched the last season, but I'm pretty sure there's no baby of Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones and Luke Cage have a baby in the comic books, and she is amazing. I love Jessica Jones. She's badass. She's just, she's amazing. If you know anything about Jessica Jones, you know she's amazing. And the best part is, do you know who she hired for her nanny? Squirrel Girl. Come on. Squirrel Girl is awesome. Okay? Squirrel Girl is amazing. If there was a real Squirrel Girl, I would totally hire her to be my nanny. I'm just saying. So, I also have Daenerys Targaryen. Khaleesi herself, of course, she's one of my favorites. She's absolutely one of my favorites. How could she not be one of my favorites? Listen, my dog's name is Khaleesi. I think she's awesome. The mother of dragons. That's why you count her. She's so incredible. And even though she went a little bit crazy at the end there and died by the hand of the guy that she loved that was also related to her or whatever, she was awesome. And I loved her through so many seasons of Game of Thrones. I had to count her. How could I not count Daenerys, Khaleesi, whatever you would like to call her? And finally, I am going to go with, and this has to do with something I talked about earlier, I'm going to go with Beth from Rick and Morty. I kind of love her. She's kind of crazy. She's kind of fun. She lets her kids do whatever, but then she also joins in the fun. She helps her dad out whenever he gets into a pickle. Get it? Pickle? Pickle Rick? If you haven't watched Rick and Morty, you're missing out. Anyways, those are my 5 favorite mothers. What are your 5 favorite mothers? Tell me down below. And thanks so much for watching this episode of The Mama's Geeky Show. I'm Tessa Smith, and I'll see you next time. Bye!